I really like these boots. They're pretty old and the tread is basically all worn off here. They're nice Red Wings, so I thought I'd like to restore them a bit. So I traced out a custom tread here into the boot and I put the logo backwards so that the imprint that it makes on the ground will be the forwards of the logo. And I'm going to melt out this section with a soldering iron and then add some other tread around the outside and the heel here to get some traction back on these boots. I just made a little paper cutout here of what I wanted the tread to be and then put it down and used the Sharpie and this like a template to get it on there. The black marker actually does show up pretty well on the rubber, certainly well enough for me to go in with a soldering iron and get the shape I want. 700 degrees will probably be okay, and I'll just go ahead and see if I can melt the rubber like this. Seems to be working. I just don't want to go too deep into here. It's really nice to have a pair of boots that are 20 years old and still in pretty good shape. So this is still shoe number 1. You can see it takes a little bit of time, but I think it's looking pretty nice. Once this is finished, I'll be able to be putting a message all around campus. So the eye here on the logo is a different color, so I'm just going to melt down the inside, and so, the others will be outlined, and this will be solid. So the logo is finished on both of these, so now I can go ahead and start adding marks around here and on the back to increase the tread. So for the background tread, I decided to go with these dots. I was thinking maybe first lines across here that I put in Sharpie, but I decided to go with the dots. I think it would interfere less with the pattern that I have here. So I did the heel and the front part, and I can go ahead and do the same sort of random starry pattern over here. I think it's just about finished now, and luckily it's a muddy day out, so I can go and test these. First, I'm going to clean up the soldering iron so I can use it for electrical purposes again. I think it looks pretty good, but it'll probably be better in snow.